Hey football fans, welcome back to my channel. Okay, the stage is set in Los Angeles. We finally have our two Super Bowl contenders. One team some people had expected to make the Super Bowl. The other, we are very surprised made it. I'm not kidding. I did not think the Bengals were going to make it this far. The LA Rams will become the second team in NFL history to play the Super Bowl at their home stadium. Brady and the Bucs did it last year and even became the first team to win the Super Bowl in their home territory. The Bengals are back in the Super Bowl for the first time since 1988. Joe Burrow is exceeding everyone's expectations. The Cincy defense is stepping up late in the season, and Jamar Chase made his case for Rookie of the Year. I am really excited to see both teams play this weekend. Now, before I give my prediction for the Super Bowl, let me give a quick preview of each team. In this video, we'll be going over certain factors that will decide the fate of this game. First up, best defense is a good offense. Both teams demonstrated strong defenses. The Bengals in the second half forced Mahomes to throw 6 straight incompletions and 1 interception. And before anyone says it, Mahomes had all the time in the world. He just couldn't find anyone open. The Bengals only sent 3 players at a time to sack Mahomes. Of course, Mahomes didn't get sacked often, but he also didn't score any touchdowns in the second half. The defensive corners and safeties played a very big role in the victory over the Chiefs. The Bengals did something very few teams can do: shut down Patrick Mahomes and the offense. The Rams defense made the passing game difficult for Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G, while he was not sacked or hit as many times as other players, still had 7 pass deflections and 1 interception that sealed the game for the Niners. Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Jalen Ramsey are the 3 key players for the Rams defense. Aaron Donald limits the running game, Miller creates the pass rush, and Ramsey can take away any offense's best receiver. The Bengals defense created opportunities for their offense, leading to the Bengals' victory over the Chiefs. The Rams defense limited the running game and sealed the game for the Rams. Expect both defenses to play their best game of football. Next up, dynamic duo versus terrific trio. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Watching them feels like watching Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. The 2 players are inseparable. They know each other so well that Burrow can always count on Chase being wide open. Chase, as a rookie, has 1,455 yards receiving and 13 touchdowns. Joe Burrow has 34 touchdowns and 14 interceptions, only 14. The Rams, however, have Matthew Stafford, Odell Beckham, and Cooper Kupp. Stafford can always rely on Kupp. OBJ, that's a different story. He struggled at first when traded to the Rams. However, in the playoffs, he has grown to be a favorite target for Stafford. OBJ has 236 yards receiving in the playoffs. Kupp has 386. What makes Kupp dangerous is that Cooper Kupp is always open when in single coverage. He is also very difficult to tackle. OBJ, he can make the tough catches and bail out Stafford when needed. That could be a good counter to the Bengals defense. At the end of the day, the big question is, can the young bloods beat the old vets? Factor 3, the workhorse. The running game will be a deciding factor in this game. 3 years ago, the Rams relied on Todd Gurley to carry the Rams offense. Now, they have converted from a power run offense to a deep passing offense. Cam Akers and Sony Michel are 2 good running backs that can get the job done. However, they have been very limited in the playoffs. Akers has 151 yards rushing in all 3 playoff games. That is almost 50 yards a game. Michel has half that stat. In the regular season, Michel had 845 yards rushing, which was 18th in the league. The Bengals' best running back is Joe Mixon. Mixon is a strong, reliable running back. After 5 years with the Bengals, Mixon has grown in terms of consistency. Mixon has 190 yards rushing in all 3 playoff games. In the regular season, he was 3rd in the league in rushing with 1,205 yards. Mixon has the better stats. However, the Rams defense limits running backs to 50 yards rushing. Mixon is also the only good running back for the Bengals. If one of these teams can get the running game going, then that team will have the advantage in the Super Bowl. Final factor, special teams. Okay, here is a question I want you guys to answer. How were the NFC and AFC championships decided? by a field goal. Evan McPherson, the rookie kicker out of Florida, gave the Bengals their first Super Bowl trip since the late 80s. Matt Gay sealed the fates of the Bucs and the 49ers. Matt Gay has a 94.1% field goal accuracy, which is second in the league. Evan McPherson has an 84.8% accuracy, and that's as a rookie. The Bengals drafted McPherson so that they can win in crucial games, and he has delivered. This game will be decided by a field goal. Defenses will play lights-out football, offenses will rely on their best players and pray that their kickers can deliver them to the promised land. It all depends on who gets the ball last. This is not an easy outcome. Both teams play their hearts out. Joe Burrow is Mr. Positive. Every time he gets knocked out, he gets back up. But the Rams are filled with a lot of experienced players, and Von Miller and Aaron Donald are going to sack Joe Burrow. The Bengals' offensive line is no match for the Rams' defense. Even though the Rams have better receivers, that does not mean they will score a lot of points. The Bengals' defense will limit the Rams' offense. I predict that the LA Rams and Matthew Stafford will win the Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp will lead the team to a game-winning field goal, winning 20-19. Here's how the game is going to start. The Rams will start the Super Bowl with the lead at halftime, 10-6. The Bengals will score one touchdown and one field goal in the third quarter to lead 16-10. In the fourth quarter, the Rams will score a touchdown to lead 17-16. And in the final 3 minutes, the Bengals will march down the field, take the lead 19-17 with a field goal, and with less than a minute in the game, Cooper Kupp will lead the team in field goal range and score in the closing seconds, 20-19. It's a bold prediction, but I really believe this is the most realistic score. Alright guys, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Is Joe Burrow going to make history? Will Stafford finally get that ring after 13 years? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time.